want to grab a paper. I see you, Hayden. How are you? All righty. So we're at the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and get our party started. Again, thank each and every one of you for attending our MoveQuest Global presentation. My name is your Queen Connectress, Miss Marnita Casa, and I am your humble hostess for today. Now, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 8 years, he dedicated his life to learning about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses, and this was being done by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivey.
All right, all right. Thank you for that introduction, Miss Casa. I got to give it back to Miss Casa. As you guys see, she has always been our most studious hostess and always showing up and showing out for you guys every day with a smile, no matter what the day is. It could be cold, it could be raining, it could be snowing. She's here. And you guys, I told you before, we're going to be doing a live event in Chicago in July, and Miss Casa will be the one doing the MoveQuest presentation. Unfortunately, you're not going to see her tomorrow, but she will be back on Friday to the next presentation. So thank you for all your hard work, Ms. Casa. And for everybody else, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're logging in from. We're also streaming live on Facebook. So feel free to share this if you're on Facebook and watching. We're in the Facebook MoveQuest group, as well as all my other channels on Facebook, so feel free to share. You're going to want to take good notes about this presentation. We're going to keep it short and sweet, give you enough information to make an informed, intelligent decision on whether or not this is something that you want to be a part of. But the scary thing is, you're already a part of this. You just don't know it yet. What we want to show you is how to take advantage of the things that you're doing anyway to earn rewards and benefits on things that's already designed to make you healthy. And that is what MoveQuest is all about. Hold on a second. I thought I was sharing screen the right way. There we go. All right. And this movement is called, or movementum is called MoveQuest. And we're right in the middle of a blitz that's going on for this entire month. We're calling it Move Mania. March, we talk about March Madness. The month of April, though, Move Mania, because that's also the month of WrestleMania, and that just took place this past weekend, which I was watching from beginning to end. So we're in Move Mania right now, where health and wealth go hand in hand. But here are some facts on your health that you may or may not be aware of. The fact that heart disease and cancer are the top 2 causes of death in America. 67.5% of American adults are overweight or obese. 97% of Americans are failing to meet ideal healthy lifestyle criteria that can protect their hearts. Tobacco use, poor nutrition, physical inactivity, and excessive alcohol use are top reasons for disease in America. And these are things that people know about, but we don't do anything about it until after the fact, until after that doctor's visit, until after that illness, until after you got to pay the bill. Then we want to pay attention to it. But what about being preventive? The reason why the health and wellness industry is so huge, where there's always a new workout regimen, a new workout machine, a new weight loss, a new Taibo type stuff. The reason why that's so popular is because anything new gets people motivated, but only for a short period of time. The industry lacks the ability to keep people motivated long enough to be healthy. Here's how MoveQuest has been able to do this. Take a look at this video.
Tired of shelling out money for gym memberships you hardly ever use? Fed up with fad diets and quick fixes that never seem to deliver? We know the feeling, but what if there was a way to spend less and achieve more, much more, than you've ever dreamed possible? MoveQuest, the revolutionary platform that pays you to get fit. Imagine earning cold, hard crypto just for building those buns of steel or carving out that six-pack. With MoveQuest, every step you take is not just towards a healthier you, but also towards financial freedom. Forget those hefty gym fees or that pantry stuffed with diet foods. Motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself and start building your retirement at the same time. What if what you move today could change your tomorrow? Just doing what you are already doing, but intensifying it. Picture this: the best fit version of yourself, traveling the world, driving that luxury car you've always dreamed of. All of this is possible with MoveQuest. Here's how it works. Strap on your favorite fitness tracker and start earning crypto for your everyday activities like walking, running, or cycling. The more you move, the more you earn. Our app syncs with your lifestyle. It tracks your progress and mines cryptocurrency while you exercise. It's like mining money while melting calories. Say hello to real-time rewards paid instantly. Achieve your fitness goals and watch your digital wallet grow. Connect with fellow fitness enthusiasts, challenge each other, and share your achievements. With each referral, boost your earnings and your fitness motivation. Join the movement that's reshaping what it means to be fit and financially savvy. Why put off feeling good and living well? The time is now, and MoveQuest is your gateway. Ready to make a move? Let's turn those fitness dreams into your financial reality. Jump on board and let MoveQuest guide you to a richer, healthier life. It's the future of fitness, and it's here now with MoveQuest. So why wait? It's time to turn those workouts into wealth. Download the MoveQuest app today and start your journey towards fitness and financial freedom. Remember, every step counts, every workout matters. With MoveQuest, you're not just getting fit, you're getting rewarded. It's fitness revolutionized. It's time to get fit, get rewarded, and start building your future one step at a time. See you on the healthier side of life.
See you on the new video. See you on the healthier side of life. I mean, are there benefits to walking? Yes, just 30 minutes every day can increase cardiovascular fitness, strengthens your bones, reduce excess body fat, and boost muscle power and endurance. You reduce your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and even some cancers. Physical activity may help to prevent or manage heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Adults who sit less and do any amount of moderate to vigorous physical activity gain some health benefits. So remember, I said that the industry has been struggling with motivating people to do what they need to be doing anyway. MoveQuest is motivating you because we're going to turn your physical activity into an income stream. Now that will motivate you if you know you're making some money, right? That you're earning rewards and you're utilizing a device you already have, which is your cell phone. I don't have to convince you to buy a cell phone. You already have one. But what you don't know is that every single phone already has apps downloaded onto it from default that's recording all of your physical activity. If you have an iPhone, you have Apple Health already on it. If you have an Android, you have Health Connect that's already on it. So your phones are already tracking everything that you do, whether you like it or not, whether you've given it permission to do it or not. It already is. See, what MoveQuest is a DApp, which stands for a decentralized app that you download onto your phone. This DApp is not collecting your physical data. People seem to think, well, I don't want, MoveQuest is going to collect all my data. No, it's not. All it does, it connects to the apps already on your phone and that has collected your data. It then takes that information, moves it through our miners, translates it into a digital hash, sends it to the blockchain, and you're rewarded with a real digital token called MQT, a token that has value, a token that you can only get it by two ways right now: buying it on the open market or mining it through your physical activity with MoveQuest. We call this activity proof of physical activity. Now, MoveQuest is not the first or only move to earn app on the market. You might have heard of StepN and Sweatcoin. I've used both of them for years. Sweatcoin the longest. I have millions of steps accumulated with Sweatcoin, and there's millions of users. Do you know how much I've earned in rewards since 2022? Well, the screenshot, that's my screenshot, $25. That's right. $25 is what I've earned. There's something else I always forget to say too. The only way that this works too is you got to make sure that you turn the app on. You have the GPS on. It only works outside. It's limited. Where MoveQuest, I don't need to have MoveQuest app on because it's not what's recording my data. See, StepN and Sweatcoin have restrictive feature sets. Some of them have monthly and yearly subscription fees. They only work outside with GPS, whereas MoveQuest is decentralized. It does not have these restrictive feature sets. And you're going to get rewarded for doing activity indoors, outdoors, such as your steps, your distance, your calories, your workouts, and your sleep. How many of you love to sleep? I mean, are there benefits to sleeping? Yes. Getting 7 to 9 hours sleep a night keeps your heart healthy, reduces stress, and helps keep blood sugar consistent. It lowers your risk for serious health problems like diabetes and heart disease, reduces stress, improves your mood, and allows you to think more clearly. Helps to prevent inflammation and control weight. And the best part about this is you're getting paid to sleep. That's the whole point. I like that concept. So we call this the more you move, the more you mind, where you're going to get credit for your steps, your distance, your workouts, your calories, and your sleep, not managed by a company, but managed by a smart contract. What? A decentralized smart contract. It's like Bitcoin. There's no company called MoveQuest. There's no CEO. There's no office building. There's no customer support number. None of that stuff like a centralized company. It's a program. And this program is programmed to do what it's supposed to do. For example, the only limitation that it has is how much activity that you can get credit for each day. For example, you can get credit up to 20,000 max steps per day, 10 miles per day, 2 hours max workout time, 2 to 4,000 max calories burned, and 8 hours max sleep. Now you can do more, but you're only going to get credit for up to those times. Why? Because we don't want you going out there trying to kill yourself thinking you're running for the Olympics. So you can do up to that activity to earn credit for. Now, when you get started with MoveQuest, all you need is your cell phone. Now, fitness trackers like smartwatches are optional. I strongly advise you use them because your smartphone is able to collect more information and data than you just having your phone, and you don't have to carry your phone everywhere you go. Your phones already have the trackers on them downloaded, so the only thing you'll be doing is downloading the MoveQuest app and then purchasing your miners. See, that's where this works. How was Bitcoin created? It's not created out of thin air. It's people that have purchased mining machines that's building the blockchain, and Bitcoin is a reward. Well, the difference with this mining is instead of using electricity to pay for the miners, your own physical activity is what is charging these miners. And 2,500 MQT is released every single day. Who gets that MQT? You guys do. How much do you get? Well, it's depending on how many miners you have working for you and how much physical activity you've done. And any activity is getting you paid, from walking indoors, outdoors, running, jogging, hiking, riding your bike, riding your skateboard, going for a swim, playing with your kids or your grandkids, walking your dog, going on vacation and walking up and down the beach, going to the grocery store and walking up and down the aisle. Anything you could think of that you're doing physical activity is physical activity. What about doing yard work on a Saturday morning or just cleaning your house? The more activity you have, the higher your earnings. Getting started with us is you're going to get back with the person who invited you. They're going to give you their invite link to get started. You're going to go to our website, movequest.com. This is where the learning curve comes in if you've never dealt with crypto before, because you need to download a MetaMask wallet and purchase AVAX tokens if you're doing it for the very first time. You're then going to take those AVAX tokens and swap it into MQT. So why do I need to do that? Well, the only way you can purchase the miners is with MQT. And now we've created our own use case for the token. I just finished Crypto Talk this morning and I was answering a question that there's more than 90,000 crypto tokens on the market today. 90% of them have no real world use case. They're based on speculation and hype. Where MoveQuest, there is a use case for this token. There is a demand for it because you can't get the miners without it. And if there's a demand for something, the value of it goes up. So then you're going to get yourself signed up, download the app, purchase your miners, and start moving. And you'll be earning your MQT for your physical activity. Now, what separates MoveQuest from other crypto-based projects out there? How many of you have ever been scammed in crypto before? Have you been part of pump and dumps? been part of rug pools or companies that say, we guarantee you 3% a day or a week, no matter what the market is doing, only to see them run off with all of your money. Or been a part of a project where, you got the token at one price and then by the end of the day, it's down to zero again. That's a pump and dump. See, what separates this is that one is decentralized, is not run by a company, is run by a smart contract. And 90% of what would be profit for a company goes right back into the ecosystem to maintain itself so that there is no huge market fluctuation. There is no pump and dump. There is no rug pull. Now, it's not designed to increase the value of the token. It's designed to maintain it so that there's liquidity. When you decide you want to sell your token, there's actually money to pull out. This community has pulled out close to $30 million since last August, meaning that anyone who wanted to sell their token could, which means that 100%, this is not me guessing, I'm giving you a fact, 100% of the people that want to sell their token can sell their token. 100%. I've never been a part of a project that has those numbers. Now, you have to understand how this happens is because every time you evolve and upgrade your miners, you submit your proof of physical activity, you claim your mining rewards, you unlock your mining dot slots, you create challenges and events, and you lease your miners. That is generating a fee on the blockchain because you're not doing it on a company website. You're doing it directly on the blockchain. When you get your miner, you're the very first person to touch that miner. There's not a warehouse of miners from MoveQuest that's going to be downloaded to you. You are actually minting it on the blockchain. And all of those fees, instead of being a profit, is going right back into the ecosystem. Self-sustaining ecosystem. Again, I have my own crypto education company. I've been in this industry for 9 years. I've seen and done it all. I have never, ever seen a project behave in this fashion. This is a first. Now, you might say, well, how much does it cost for me to get started? I mean, mining machines out there can be expensive. It may make $3,000, $5,000, $20,000. If you've been a part of Gala and you try to get one of those mining machines, it costs you $140,000 for one machine. So what does it cost to get started here? Only $50. Yeah. You can get the smallest miner, we call it the Navigator, for $50. It gets you 50% mining power. And you can have up to 9 miners working for you at any given time. Now, of course, we have miners that have more mining power. So you can just get started here, but work your way up and evolve your miners to our Trailblazer, Explorer, Vanguard, or Titan. Titan is the biggest miner, gives you 400% mining power. 400% mining power. You can have up to 9 of them working for you. For those of you that still might be a little skeptical, you don't know if this is for you, if you want to put any money onto it, we're going to allow you to mine for free. That's right. We've got the Phantom Miner. You can mine for free just to test this out. The Phantom Miner will give you 100% mining power so that you can see how your physical activity is translated now into a digital token called MQT. And you might say, well, has anybody been able to pull out that MQT? Well, let me show you an example of Miss Casa claiming her 10 days reward. Take a look at this.
Grand beautiful risings, babies, and happy thriving Thursday. It's your girl, the Queen Connectress, and I am back because we are talking about Get Fit Mining, and for me, documentation beats conversation. So I am going to show you how easy it is for you to get paid off of your physical activity and your sleep. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my MetaMask wallet and let you guys see that right now I have 1.35 MQT in my MetaMask wallet. So then now I'm going to go to my Get Fit Mining app. And as you guys can see, every day, your steps, your miles, your calories, your workout, and your sleep, all that data is put into the Get Fit Mining app. The app turns that data into a hash and puts it on the blockchain, and that's how we're able to get paid for our physical activity and our sleep. Now, every day you have to get up and submit your data. When you submit your data, it shows up as a line of information right here on the bottom. Now, every day you can claim each line of information in order to be rewarded your MQT. I like to wait for 10 days. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and claim my 10 days of data. I am going to submit that information. As you see, it says transaction in progress. And now my data has been claimed successfully. The MQT that I am rewarded from my physical activity and my sleep now shows up in my MetaMask wallet. So I'm going to go over there to MetaMask. Oops, let's do that again. There we go. And now you guys can see that I received 10.5, I think, MQT for the last 10 days. So like I said, you guys, you get paid instantly for your physical activity and your sleep. It all depends on when you want to claim your activity and when you decide to sell, how much you will actually make. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and you keep being healthy, active, and beautiful. I'll see you soon. Peace.
Now, how powerful is that? She claimed 10 days worth of rewards, but she didn't have to go to a website and hit a withdraw button and hope that the company will give her money that she's already earned and ask for permission for it. This all happens directly on the blockchain and straight to her wallet itself. Now, if you're looking at this long term, which you should, because this is not a get rich quick scheme or scam or anything like that. If you're looking at this long term and you're accumulating your MQT, like I've been doing, then how can you make that MQT work for you? Well, we have something that's called the hatchery. The hatchery is a very, very unique way that serves two purposes. One, it serves to support our long-term stability of our ecosystem, and the other is to reward you for helping to make this happen. So instead of just your MQT sitting in a wallet somewhere, this time you can actually put it into the hatchery. By using in the hatchery, you'll be able to buy new miners with that MQT. Now, what's going to happen? Because you put it in the hatchery, over the next 222 days, you're going to be receiving extra MQT every time you submit for 222 days. So not only the MQT you're going to get from your physical activity, but MQT that you're going to receive because you have it in the hatchery. This reduces the circulating supply of MQT on the market without burning it, which means that by removing the MQT, the value of the other MQT goes up over time. Now, we are in the middle of a zone, and I need to get the latest update because last Saturday, the 20th, was supposed to be the cutoff for our golden hatchery, which means that at the end of that 222 days, you would actually receive that MQT back, which means you get the miners for free. Now, I know Lynette was traveling at the time and that there were latecomers that she wanted to have a chance to get back in. There'll be an update call tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern to see what the latest is on that. So I don't want to say when it ends, has it ended, has it not, but just be prepared to take full advantage of this while you can right now. Here's another thing too, with all that extra miners that you're getting, what can you do with them? Well, you can use those miners to work yourself, or you can put it into our leasing dock when this opens up. Lease the miners to others. And this is other people who may not be able to afford the miners outright. We don't want to have any barrier of entry. We want to allow anybody to participate regardless of your economic status. Now, the benefit of this is they're going to be leasing the miners at whatever fee you place it at. So they're leasing it from you. They're going to claim their submissions and their MQT for themselves. They could use that MQT to either sell it or to use it to purchase miners for themselves. So it's a win-win situation. My grandpa always said, have multiple property, live in one and lease out the others. Now, you want to get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. If you say this is not for me, then I at least thank you for taking time out of your schedule for seeing what this is all about. But I took something from you. because you're going to leave here today. And if you are physically active already, you're going to go to the gym. You're going to take selfies of yourself. You're going to post about it. You're going to walk your dog. You're going to go for a walk. You're going to clean your house. You're going to clean your yard. You're going to play with your kids. You're going to go to sleep tonight and, God willing, wake up tomorrow morning. And guess what? Your phone is still recording all that data. You just chose not to get paid for it. If you do decide this is for you, then get back to the person who invited you. Get yourself plugged in. And we're going to show you exactly the steps on how to get yourself started. You got to be willing to learn something new. Nobody's ever done this before. As a disclaimer, again, we are not financial advisors. I cannot guarantee you exactly what you're going to earn because it's based on 3 things I don't have control over. The first is, how physically active are you going to be? That's completely in your control. The second is, how many minors and what type of minors are you going to have working for you? Again, that's completely in your control. And the third is, what is the value of MQT when you decide to sell it? Again, that's in your control. So what I do know is that the unintended or direct consequence of you using this product is health results. Here's an image of Mike So. I'm the one who told him about MoveQuest. And he went on a 90-day challenge from September 15, 2024 to December 15, 2024. You see the before and after photo? Like night and day. He said, "Thank you, MoveQuest, for changing my life. When I first I was drawn by the idea of moving. I added my motivation to move, exercise, and take control of my health again. In just 90 days, I accomplished something
Okay, everyone. I think Mr. Ivy is having technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna shoot him a message and then I'm gonna see if I can get him back on the call with us, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, I just got a message from him. Unfortunately, they lost internet. My goodness. So with that, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and close out the call. Thank you all so very much for taking the time to hang out with us and hear what we have to talk about. You all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Remember, Mr. Ivy will be back tomorrow. I know tomorrow's my day to do the presentation, but I will be at a conference. So we will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Mwah. We'll see you later. Bye.